Yeah, what you're gonna do, you're gonna take out that notebook and write it down. Write down your escape plan from the United States and just be out. Because you could be on a beach right now in the Dominican Republic or whatever country you choose. But it all starts with the thought. It all starts up here. And it's not gonna happen overnight. So take the time, write it down, and eventually it'll come true. Met la playa in Boca Chica. Really nice beach. Good vibes out here for real. You know, Dominican people love having a good time. And you can see that reflected in their culture, the way they live, the way they talk to each other. It's amazing. Wow, fuck. But it wasn't always this way. It started with a dream. It's hard to stay motivated, you know, when you live in a place that's so cold. I just want to be someplace warm. I want to make content. I want to make money. I want to buy property and invest in property. And I want to enjoy my life. And that's what I intend to do. Stay tuned. All right, so my career profession at the time of me recording this video is called a licensed optician. So for those who may not know, being an optician means someone who specializes in helping people to see clearly and comfortably. So I worked with prescription eyeglasses, contact lenses, and I would basically help people choose the best option for their vision needs and personal style. So every day I would take precise measurements, interpret prescriptions from different eye doctors, and make sure that every pair of glasses or contact lens would fit that patient according to their needs. So basically, whether it was helping someone pick the perfect frame or educating them on different lens options like anti-reflective coatings or blue light protection, I was all about making the experience easy, informative, and personal. Vision is such an important part of our daily lives, and I took pride in helping people to see the world a little bit better, a little bit clearer. And it's ironic because I began to see the world clearer for myself. The more I traveled and took trips to different places, I wanted to imagine a life outside of the United States, more specifically outside of this warehouse. This is my Costco manifesto. You know, started working at this place in 2024, October. Hate this place so much. It is the bane of my existence. I hate driving to the parking lot. I hate walking into the building. I hate stepping foot in this place with a passion. I hate this place. And somehow I ended up here. I ended up in a place that I hate so much. And I know I'm not stuck. I know that. I can quit this. I can literally quit this job any day. But I promised my girlfriend that I would stay here until around September 20th. Okay, most likely gonna leave a little bit before that, but if I can get to September 20th, I will have completed this mission. And it is what it is. Like, I find myself here and I just have to find my way out of it. So I could quit, but I feel like I would be quitting, you know? So I'm gonna at least wait till the date that I promised. So, but oh, it's not easy. It's not easy. This place has literally turned my hair gray. My hairline's receding. Just stepping foot in this building does that to me. So I'm almost out of here. I'm gonna look better. I'm gonna feel healthier. I'm going to escape this prison sentence. So every day I was just questioning myself, the same thing, like, whose life is this? Why am I inside under fluorescent lighting, helping someone choose between Ray-Ban or Versace frames for the 300th time? I was done. My joy was gone, and I stopped smiling. Einstein said it best. He said, you can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it.
And that hit me because I realized if I wanted to do something completely different, I was going to have to do something I'd never done before. No more autopilot, no more numbing out with distractions. I needed to actually stop and face myself. So I did something radical. I slowed down, I cut out the noise, I stopped pretending I was fine, and I started listening. I started journaling, not just to vent, but to remember who I was. I sat in silence, I meditated, I prayed. Some days it felt like nothing was happening. Other days it felt like I was meeting myself for the first time. I began to imagine, really imagine the life that I wanted. Not the one I was told to chase, not the safe one, but the one that lit me up inside, even if I didn't know how to get there yet. That was just the beginning, not a grand leap, but a quiet decision to become someone I had never been by doing something I had never done before.
So yeah, I'm vlogging in Costco. Only here for a couple more weeks.
A goldfish.
But I meant fish to eat.
Oh.
Comida.
The fish that they be having in Boca Chica, the fried fish.
Ah.
I don't know what fish that is. What fish is that?
So at this time, almost daily, we'd go out into nature, we'd go for walks, we'd go for hikes, and try to get as much sunlight as possible. And something started to shift. There's this quiet wisdom in nature, the way trees grow without rushing, the way animals live in tune with the land and not against it. There's no deadlines, no overpriced groceries, just rhythm and flow. And it hit me. We'd been living completely out of sync. We're barely getting sunlight, we're rushing through life, we're eating stuff we can't pronounce, and we're paying $2,000 to live in an apartment that barely gets any sunlight. This wasn't living. We were just surviving. We were in a constant survival mode living in this country. And we wanted to change. We wanted to change to where we could find a place that has a great sense of community and a great culture.
You know, one day I just said to my girl, I was just like, we want to be rich and we deserve to be rich.
We're going to be rich.
We're going to be rich.
Very, very rich.
We're going to be rich.
You know what it is?
And we're going to be abundant.
Is that I feel rich.
And that's the key. You have to think it in your mind so you can see it in reality.
I just feel like I am a rich bitch. Even when I have $2 in my bank account.
Right.
One day I'm standing in the grocery store and I'm looking at a $7 bag of grapes. And it just hit me. How did we get here? Why is it that the real food, the actual food grown from the earth, treated like some elite luxury item, while shelves are packed with ultra-processed junk that costs next to nothing? And it's not just overpriced, the food is toxic. Half the stuff we eat here is banned in other countries. The more I pay attention, the more I realize that this isn't food, it's just filler. It's profit disguised as nourishment. So at this time, I started to try to, take my content creation a little bit more serious and just go out and film different videos.
I'm in front of the world famous Patsy's Pizzeria. You know, me and my family, we used to come here when I was a kid, back when I was like 10 years old. Probably some of the best pizza you can experience in New York City. And so now I'm at the wonderful Lincoln Center here, okay? So we have ballet and performing arts all taking place in this wonderful facility here. Plus, my girlfriend used to work here.
Don't tell people that. It's my secret. We made it to Somerville. Let's go.
And here in Somerville, when the sun goes down, the drinks go up.
All right, so as awkward as I can be on camera, it's all good. We have to get outside of our comfort zone and do something we've never done. So, ultimately, I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to travel the world and just bring you guys different experiences. So if you're rocking with me, keep staying tuned.
That's fabulous. This is the 8% beer.
Wow.
This? Wow. I I'm still savoring it on my taste buds. It feels like smooth. I love it. You gotta try it.
Alright, so let's see what this tastes like. Okay? This is the Imperial. Okay? It's delightful. I really needed that, especially after the day I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Isn't it smooth? And mind you, this is the strongest one. But it's so good.
That's almost heavenly. Wow.
In 2023, there were about 656 mass shootings in the United States. Also in 2023, 722 people died in those mass incidents. This is America.
Wait, I gotta ask you something. How do you say that word again?
Consignment.
That's not what she said.
What did I say?
She said consignment.
Cause English isn't my first language.
I like
Everybody
this lady.
seems to forget.
Don't let where you are currently determine where you're going to be in the future. You know, take the opportunity you have. Let's say you have a basic dead-end job. Use that job as a stable source of income to put money to the side to invest so that you can work towards your dream. That's what I'm doing. See this? Costco employee. As you already know from the intro of this video, the answer was simple. We decided to move to the Dominican Republic and start a new life. We wanted to get away from the constant mass shoot, poisonous food, constant rat race lifestyle, and feeling like we could never get ahead, and take a leap of faith. And that's exactly what we decided to do. But first, I had to quit my job. So in this video here, I was actually talking in the moment about how I had just quit my job. There was some music playing in the background, so I didn't want it to get copyright, so I had to speak over it. But yeah, quit my job on this day here a little bit earlier than I anticipated. But at this point in time, me and my girlfriend had both reached our savings goals. So I took full faith that we were going to be good. And that's the great thing about setting a goal, because if you don't have a plan for your money, you know, your money's just going to disappear. So we had that plan written down, how much money we needed by a certain date, and that date came, so I quit. So with the big move coming up, it was time to finally start letting things go. Decluttering wasn't about just packing, it was about pausing, looking at everything we'd held onto and asking, does this really serve me anymore? Most of it didn't. Some things were just collecting dust, others were tied to a version of life we've already outgrown. So we started clearing it out, not with frustration, but with intention, letting go of the excess, the just in case, the emotionally heavy, not because it didn't matter once, but because it doesn't matter anymore. We chose to trade clutter for clarity, things for freedom, and instead of boxing up everything we own, we made room for something bigger. New memories, new places, and experiences we'll carry with us. Because the truth is, you don't need to take everything with you when you move forward, just what matters. The hardest part about moving is leaving the people that you've built your life around. Family isn't just where you come from, it's who shows up in your loudest celebrations and your quietest moments. And when you're surrounded by them every day, it's easy to take that closeness for granted. But here's the thing. Love doesn't stay behind, it travels with you. And just because we're moving doesn't mean we're out of reach. The memories stay, the calls continue, and thankfully, everyone has passports. They can visit, we can reunite. The distance might stretch, but the connection will never break. This move is a big step, but we're not walking away from family, we're just making space for them in a new place.
What's the final message, Pops?
I love you guys. I want you to, you know, do what you're doing. Enjoy life. Seek out, challenge, enjoy. And, you know, be pioneers for, I mean, Crystal's already a pioneer, her family rather, and her. Be pioneers for your family. I'm able and I'm willing to follow.
I already feel like I'm home.
Take the time, write it down, and eventually it'll come true.